beautiful stadiums in college football. Acroshore hosts 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Panthers offense will take the field first. Mason Heinzel, more than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Running inside, it's Turner. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So UCF's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy. Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. He does it again very early in this one, David, and I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete. Touchdown, Pitt. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Caught over the middle. It's Farmer. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Just keeps slinging it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Watson. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster.
He'll try to take it back. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. Hit right back back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Turner. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's Turner. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll take it himself. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Takes a handoff. It's Turner. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's Barnett. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Knights will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got 6 yards on the play, second and 4 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
You know, football really is a game similar to chess, and there's this cat and mouse game going on between the offensive and defensive coordinators right now. It'll be interesting to see later in the game if the offensive coordinator shows the defense the exact same pre-snap look. The defense will be thinking they're going to the corner route, but then this time the receiver will break to the middle of the field, might catch the defense completely off guard.
He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Kent. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the...
And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to a fast start. It's critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going in there.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Back to pass on second down. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Pitt calls it second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Listen, we all want to go back to back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Makes the grab. It's Lee. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Second down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Hard running there. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Panthers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Panthers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the UCF head coach at the half. Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Barnett. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And the punishment has been extended.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit. Turning it on! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Barnett.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
On 3rd down, here's Watson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Watson again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got the first himself. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in, it's Turner. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be patting my...
It's a seam wide open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hicks. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get the first through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And that was like the quarterback was just caught in a slow-moving vice, and eventually it squeezed him.
And listen, I like the call. I like to be aggressive. I know I can go for it on 4th down because we're going to do that anyways. It's just what we do. It's really fun, and I get to score more points when I get to do it. But when I see it's not there, throw the football away. Don't take the sack.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game.
There he goes. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And they'll get him down after a solid return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Running inside, it's Turner. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give is to Smith. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Working that left side now. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically.
Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the run, fires downfield. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Grabbed in the middle, it's Knight. Strong, firm tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know that might have a chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's right. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Escapes the pressure going right. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. To the air on second down. He's going to take off. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quarterback making checks. Out of the shotgun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Looking for room at the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And after this play, the cake will be baked. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double digits.